There's honestly so much to go, honestly. There's loads. She was also the resident behaviour expert on Big Brother's Little Brother, Big Brother's Bit on the Side, and Celebrity Bit on the Side. I'm joined now by psychologist and social commentator, Dr. Pam Spurr. God, there was a lot there. They missed my complete menu, though. I have a menu before.
I just didn't know I'd done that many things. Thank you for reminding me.
No, well, you did, Pam. So listen, it's really good to talk to you. It's really good to get you on because I found you online, having looked at some of your, your gender critical views, which people call them gender critical views. I find it interesting that that is the comment or a term used for someone who is just talking about biology.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about, biological fact. And there is a debate whether we should all give up gender critical and just say, no, we're rooted in biological fact. We believe in science.
And I did a monologue earlier because the GMC is sort of neutralising their language to make it sort of more gender neutral and moving away from the word mother and woman. And these are medical bodies that are, looking after medical people who are sort of trying to deny, in a sense, science or it feels like the existence of women.
It's an insidious, creeping ideology. It has captured all of our major institutions. I've been in a bubble until about maybe 3-4 years ago about this, working. I've got a big extended family, so very busy. And I wish someone had kicked me up the backside like 10 years ago and said, Pam, look what is happening. I had no idea until now. I've got 3 little granddaughters, and one is in, year 2, 6.5. And I suddenly was thinking a few years ago, this is outrageous what is happening in schools. And my little granddaughters are going to be told, maybe if they're gender non-conforming in what we stereotypically think of little girls wanting to do, and the middle one is very sporty, that someone's going to whisper in their ear, you may actually be in a boy's body. Are you going to call yourself he, and him? So this really got me worried. And then I looked at the broader picture and saw how our women's spaces, you and I, we can go in. I know here it's mixed toilets, but that's exceptional.
Yeah.
It's a very safe place.
And also because it's space, it's about space.
Exactly. But for you and I to go into a bathroom, it has happened to me out at a restaurant late at night. I go in and a big woman comes out of the next stall and just, and just kind of always, it makes you just react in that gut, visceral way of, what is this person doing in my space? And I don't want to take my granddaughter swimming on a Sunday morning and have a man dangle his privates as he's changing, in the same, deciding that he can come in our women's changing room. So all these things started playing in: women's rights, children's rights, LGBT rights, because this ideology is also trying to crush the notion of same-sex attraction. And that is really quite shocking. So all of these things coupled together mean that this has become a bit of a mission of mine. My work is sliding. No, it's not really, but...
But yeah, and it would seem, and let's be fair to some, there are, most trans people that I have met have bbeen perfectly reasonable, kind, normal people.
Absolutely.
So I actually asked myself, because even somebody messaged in saying that this isn't, a transsexual person messaged in earlier saying that this is not how they believe things to be either. So most of the trans people I've met aren't actually going along with this. So sometimes I wonder where it's coming from and why it's coming.
And the power of it, because there are people who've had very influential positions in various institutions, including the now, despicable Stonewall, which used to be the once great Stonewall, which fought for LGBT rights. People with a lot